Hi everybody and welcome to English for You. I'm Pat.
I'm Chicklin.
And Chicklin, what is your favorite day of the week?
I actually don't have a favorite one, because I don't have a fixed schedule.
So a lot of the days, it doesn't really matter what day it is. It's like, what am I doing today?
Yeah, so if maybe I have a day off tomorrow, maybe today is my favorite day.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
What about you?
Thursday. Always Thursday is my favorite day of the week. This comes from when I was in high school.
Okay.
And Thursday night was the night when my drama group would meet and rehearse. So it didn't matter what kind of a day or week I'd had. On Thursday nights, I'd meet up with good friends. We'd act on stage, kind of get rid of all of that stress from the week. So Friday was then a nice, easy day. I felt relaxed, ready for the weekend. So it was kind of like my weekend started on a Thursday night at the drama group. So ever since then, Thursday has always been pretty much my favorite day. But one day that is not many people's favorite is Monday. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's article, what we can do to beat the Monday blues. Let's read through.
Reading. What we can do to beat the Monday blues. So, Sunday evening has arrived, but just the thought of Monday morning has filled you with terror. Is this a familiar story? If so, you're not alone. Apparently, 76% of Americans share the same view. This feeling often lasts from Sunday night until Monday evening. It even has a special name, the Monday blues. But what can be done to beat these negative thoughts about Mondays? One cause of the Monday blues is getting too much sleep over the weekend. You should definitely relax a little, but don't get too used to sleeping in. Try to wake up at the same time as you do during the week. By spending too much time in bed, you'll feel horrible on Monday. Another cause is that we tend to dream about the weekends. So it's sad when the weekends end so quickly. However, you can make Monday nights feel more weekend-like. Arrange to do something you love, like watching a movie or playing video games with your friends. Whatever you do, treat yourself and enjoy every Monday like it's your favorite day.
So today's article starts by presenting us with a situation. It says, Sunday evening has arrived, but just the thought of Monday morning has filled you with terror. Terror is an emotion. It's like fear, but even stronger, like super fear.
所以一开始就说了，又到了星期日的傍晚，那你一想到隔天就是礼拜一，你就会感到恐惧。这个第一个字 terror 就是恐惧的意思。
The article then asks, is this a familiar story? If something is familiar, you know it well. It's not strange to you. You recognize it and you know exactly what it is. In our article, it's talking about a familiar story. This means a set of events and experiences that you know, likely because it has happened to you a bunch of times. For example, we could say, John found himself in a familiar situation at work, arguing with his boss about the right thing to do next.
所以它就是熟悉的意思 familiar。那如果对什么东西熟悉，或者是对谁很亲近呢？你可以用 be familiar with someone or something。那么再一个例句哦 He doesn't think it is appropriate to get too familiar with his boss。或者呢，它的名词我们可以直接在后面加上 ity， 变成 familiarity， 就是熟悉或亲切感。比如说 She misses the familiarity of her old blanket. So I think a lot of people will know what's like to feel bad about Monday morning coming.
Right. Everyone will think, oh, it's Monday tomorrow. I got to go to work, got to go to school. Personally, I don't. I've never really had that. But I know a lot of people who do. And as the article says, if if you feel this familiar feeling of terror, you're not alone.
Then the article continues, apparently, 76% of Americans share the same view.
That is quite a lot. That's like 3 out of every 4.
True.
We use the word apparently to say that something seems to be true based on what we know. We maybe don't have a great deal of proof or 100% proof, but based on some kind of survey or other research, something like that, we have a pretty good idea, and this is what it seems to be.
Yeah, 所以你觉得听起来很熟悉吗？因为实际上这个 apparently 就是实际上的意思，有76% 的美国人都有一样的 view.
Yeah, 76% of people, 3 out of every 4 have this same view about not looking forward to Monday. Here, the word view means a belief, an opinion. It's the way you feel about something. For example, we could ask, what are your views on this book? I really enjoyed reading it.
View 就是看法跟见解的意思，在这边的文章中呢是当一个名词，所以对什么事情的看法或者是见解就是 views about or on something。那我们造一个例句 ，Their views on education are similar， 代表他们在教育上的看法是差不多的。那我们也可以把它变成 point of view 这个字呢，片语就有点思考的角度的意思，比如说。She always makes her decisions after considering everyone's points of view. 代表呢，她每次都在大家考虑过大家的见解之后才做决定。那 view 这个单字呢，当名词还有景象、视野的意思。那么当动词也可以，就是有观看或者是考虑。
Okay, let's get back to hating Mondays. The article says this feeling often lasts from Sunday night until Monday evening, so it's almost 24 hours.
And next we see that it even has a special name, the Monday Blues.
Right, I think we all know what these are, but how can we beat them? Our article asks that exact question, but what can be done to beat these negative thoughts about Mondays?
所以呢，文章就讲了这种恐惧的感觉，通常是星期日晚上会一直持续到星期一的傍晚。那它有一个很特别的称号，就是 Monday Blues， 就是蓝色星期一 maybe。所以有什么方式呢来解除这种感觉呢？ Our article says one cause of the Monday Blues is getting too much sleep over the weekend.
Too much? Not enough?
Yeah, 奇怪。
Sounds strange.
对，所以你知道造成 Monday Blues 的一个原因，其中一个原因就是你睡太多了假日。
Yeah, not getting enough sleep could put you in a bad mood, but too much sleep? Well, to be fair, a lot of people do that. They'll go, it's the weekend. I'm going to stay in bed until 10 or 11 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I can. I've got nothing to get up for. Many people do this, but it's not always helpful. The article says you should definitely relax a little, but don't get too used to sleeping in. Definitely means certainly, 100%. We use it when we want to strongly advise someone to do or not do something, like, you should definitely try this restaurant. We're sure of what we're saying.
所以 definitely 就是肯定的，或者是毫无疑问的，所以你肯定还是要放松。不过呢，你不要习惯性的睡懒觉，一直睡那么久。好，那 definitely 它的形容词是 definite， 它是肯定的意思。
The article continues and says, try to wake up at the same time as you do during the week.
所以呢，你就试着维持你日常生活中起床的时间，就比较不会那么累。And we also see that by spending too much time in bed, you'll feel horrible on Monday.
The word horrible means awful, really bad. If you feel horrible, you could be sick, tired, sad, just really not enjoying being awake and alive. Now, maybe you might feel horrible because something you did. Maybe you feel horrible about lying to someone, or you could just feel horrible because you don't feel well. For example, Tara had a bad cold. She felt horrible and decided to go home from work.
所以 horrible 就是相当糟糕的。那它的字蛮多变化的，like 它的名词就是 horror， 就是恐惧。 那它的副词就是 horribly 可怕的。比如说 their plans went horribly wrong, so they're trying to find a solution. 那我们来看一下文章的意思，就是说假日睡太多呢，你星期一就会感受好糟糕哦。
Yeah, so being sensible with your sleep is part of meeting the Monday blues. Maybe it's okay to stay in bed for an extra half hour. Maybe an hour is okay, but not like another 3 or 4 hours because regular sleep helps give you the right amount of energy, not messing about with your schedule. Now, here's another part of beating the Monday blues. So another cause of these blues is that we tend to dream about the weekends. So it's sad when the weekend ends so quickly. So we're always like, oh, weekend's great. I'm going to see people, I'm going to do stuff, or I'm not going to work. We dream about them. I can't wait till the weekend. And then 2 days later, they're gone. Especially if you sleep half the weekend, it goes even more quickly. But people do tend to dream about it. If we tend to do something, we do it more often than not. It's a habit, a common practice of ours. We don't always do it 100% of the time, but it's definitely a common thing for us to do. For example, a person could tend to wake up early, or tend to go to bed late, or tend to have a coffee in the morning, or in the afternoon. If it's a common thing for us to do, we can say we tend to do it. For example, we could say, Sean tends to start work early so he can leave early and have plenty of free time in the evening.
Tend 就是倾向或易于的什么，那我们都会连接 to 来使用哦，后面加上原形动词，比如说 people under stress tend to get upset and annoyed easily。那么 tend 这个单字呢，它当动词嘛，所以它也有照顾的意思，比如说 tend to someone or something 也是可以的，你可以加一个 to， 代表去照顾某一个人或某一件事情，比如说 the nanny has been busy tending to the twin sisters。那文章呢，意思就是说，另一个造成 Monday Blues 的原因，是因为我们太倾向于对假日有所期待，快要假日了耶！所以一旦呢假日结束，你就会觉得没有假日了，好难过。
Yeah, but how do we fix this? The article says, however, you can make Monday nights feel more weekend-like.
OK， 所以不过其实我们可以让星期一晚上变得跟假日一样哦。所以I'd love a 3-day weekend.
Right.
Yeah, but how can we make Monday night like our weekend?
Right, it's a good question. The article says, arrange to do something you love, like watching a movie or playing video games with your friends. So to arrange something means to make a plan. Here, it means to make a decision about what you're going to do and make some other preparations to make sure that you can do it. To arrange could also mean to make plans with friends. You talk to them ahead of time, decide a time and a place, all these kinds of things. So, for example, we could say, we arranged a surprise party for Melissa's birthday.
所以 arrange 就是安排或者是筹划的意思，所以我们可以造一个例句 The nurse helped me arrange my meeting with the doctor. 那 arrange 这个字呢也有排列的意思哦，比如说 My classmate helped me arrange the books in alphabetical order. 那这个字如果前面加一个 well 变成 well arranged 就是有安排的很好，排列的很妥当的意思。那么文章就说了，安排你喜欢的事物呢，像是看电影啊，或者是和朋友玩游戏，在星期一你就不会感到很糟。
The article also adds, whatever you do, treat yourself and enjoy every Monday like it's your favorite day. So here, treat is being used as a verb. To treat someone, including yourself, is to do something nice for that person. Give them something special or do something special for them that doesn't usually happen or give them something they don't usually have. You could treat someone to a nice meal by paying for them, or you could do it by buying something for them, or you could just do something to make them feel good and make their life easier. Here's an example. Tommy's parents treated him to an expensive ice cream.
Treat 就是款待或请客或者是对待治疗的意思，它意思其实蛮多的。那如果对一个人很好，就是 to treat someone well， 或 to treat someone badly 就是不好。那我们造一个例句 He's the teacher's pet, so there's no doubt that he's treated the best. 就是老师最爱他了，所以一定对他最好。那它的另外一个反义词是虐待，就是 mistreat。那它的这个 treat 呢，也可以当名词哦。当名词就是有请客或者是享受的意思。所以 maybe 我跟 Pat 出去吃饭，然后我想要请 Pat， 我就可以说 It's my treat， 或者 This is my treat。那文章意思说呢，不管你做什么，你就好好款待自己吧，然后享受星期一，把它当成你最爱的一天。
Okay, so there are a couple of pretty good ways to beat the Monday blues. Don't spend all your time sleeping and make Monday something good to look forward to. Now, that's all we've got in the article, but we will be talking about this question a little bit more in our For You Chat question, so let's go there right now.
For You Chat.
So the question kind of follows on from what we've been talking about and asks, what else do you think people could do to beat the Monday blues?
Just learn to accept life. That's life. you all have parts you don't really like and you have to accept them, right? So what I do is to learn to love them, the things you don't like. So if you don't like Monday, learn to love them or learn to get along with it. It's your life.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, we don't like being out in the rain, but we generally have to do it sometimes. So we just have to walk around in the rain. Just make it better on yourself by getting an umbrella or boots or a coat. I think, what do I do to beat any feeling of Monday? I would say it could almost start at Friday at either work or school, particularly work. I haven't been at school for a long time now. But if you are at work on Friday, you might think, I'll do it on Monday.
Oh.
Don't, because then you'll have loads on Monday and you'll be thinking over the weekend, I've got to do that. I've got to do that first thing on Monday. Finish it on Friday. You'll feel better and go, oh yeah, that's done. Out of the way. Don't need to think about it. Off I go to enjoy my weekend. And you know that on Monday, there's not going to be as much stuff waiting for you to do. Obviously, that's more of a work tip. You know, if you're a student, it all depends on what classes you have on Monday.
That's true. Like math classes. Oh my goodness.
Right. But instead of thinking about that, think about the people. Which classmates do you like? Maybe you're not going to see them over the weekend, but you'll see them on Monday. That's pretty cool. You know, maybe you'll see the guy you like or the girl you like on Monday. So it's a good reason for you to write, yeah, I get to go and kind of spend some time around my crush on Monday. That could work. That's a good reason to get up and enjoy coming into school or work or something like that. So there are plenty of good ideas, plenty of things to focus on, not just, my weekend is over. Yeah. Try and get it. It's all about mindset, really. It's all about getting out of that kind of cycle of, this is bad. I want the weekend to come back. But of course, it is natural. So, as Jacqueline says...
Accept your life.
Accept it.
Well, I kind of feel like I sound a little negative here compared to your ideas, right?
It's being realistic.
Yeah,
you know,
it's life.
We don't want to kind of coat it up in sugar and say everything is good all the way through. Yeah. There are bad bits as well. You just have to live with them. All right, that is all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. For English For You, I'm Pat.
I'm Jacqueline.
Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Vocabulary Review. Familiar. Betty thought that the man sitting beside her on the train looked familiar. And then she realized that he was her classmate from high school. View. Benjamin's family often had arguments because his views about education were different from his parents. Horrible. Someone had left the fish out of the fridge for a few days, and it smelled horrible. Treat. Victor had finally finished his university project after months of hard work, so he treated himself to some new video games.
字汇小补帖
Apparently. Definitely.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作。活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net